Who here has been guilty of guzzling fish oil for the purported benefit of maximizing your testosterone? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the research shows, if fish oil can increase testosterone, and what's actually important for maximizing your testosterone. If you have not already, be sure to get my ebook on how to maximize your testosterone naturally, link in the description. If you'd like to do coaching with me, links also in the description. Let's dive in. There was literally only one study showing that fish oil can increase your testosterone, and everybody is citing this study as evidence. Like, listen, man, if there's only one study showing benefit and all of the rest doesn't, maybe you should not be using that study. Anyway, so what they did is they gave people 2 grams of fish oil, yielding 160 milligrams of DHA and 120 milligrams of EPA per day. And what they actually found was that testosterone was negatively correlated with omega-6 and insulin resistance. And omega-3 lowered these, right? So it wasn't that omega-3 directly increased testosterone production. It just reduced the negative regulatory factors for testosterone production. So if you did anything else, like limit omega-6 intake or eat in a way that fixes your insulin resistance, your testosterone would go up regardless of omega-3 supplementation. You don't need to supplement omega-3 to lower omega-6. You don't need to supplement omega-3 to improve your insulin resistance, right? Now, there's a bunch of other studies showing that fish oil didn't increase testosterone, and I'm going to show you those. In this study, they used a fish oil consisting of 400 milligrams of EPA plus DHA, and it didn't affect testosterone even after 41 months. You can see there's no difference between placebo and the fish oil group. Then they have 3 more human studies showing that fish oil had no effect on testosterone. The first one, they gave people 10 grams of fish oil, and it didn't increase testosterone in normal weight, hypertensive individuals, BMI of 21.7. So body weight is also a significant regulator of testosterone levels. And the more fat mass someone has, the more likely they are to have low levels of testosterone. So one of the best things that you can do to increase your testosterone is to reduce excess weight, but also to reduce inflammation and improve your insulin sensitivity, right? Those are the most important things. Number 2, according to this association study in 2020, using Danish men, those who consumed fish oil regularly didn't have higher testosterone than those who did. This was obviously just an association study, but it's still valid. Right, the third study looked at the intakes of EPA and DHA and the omega fatty acids from fish, and they actually found that there was a significant inverse correlation between total testosterone and the DHT in Japanese men. Now, obviously, association studies are not the best evidence of anything, but it can still point you in a certain direction. So these human studies did not find benefit for fish oil and testosterone. Now, there's also a bunch of animal studies showing that fish oil lowers testosterone, such as this one in rats. They used control, sunflower oil, and omega-3. And you can see LH dropped, FSH dropped, estradiol increased, testosterone dropped, prolactin increased, and testicular total testosterone massively dropped. And testicular testosterone is correlated with fertility. The less testicular testosterone you have, the worse your fertility will be. Fish oil lowers testosterone in rats. It also inhibited many of the steroidogenic enzymes. Then we have fish oil lower testosterone in dogs. Massive drop there. Fish oil lowers testosterone in pigs. In this study, they gave pigs animal fat, which is like purely saturated fat. They made it fully hydrogenated. And they used tuna oil. So the group on the tuna oil had significantly lower levels of testosterone and DHT. So they had impaired steroidogenesis. So what's really important when it comes to testosterone optimization? If it's not omega-3, what is it? Because omega-3 does, it might potentially have benefits, but it's fixing these things. First one is low inflammation. It lowers your inflammation, and inflammation lowers testosterone. You want optimal cholesterol bioavailability. Remember that testosterone is produced from cholesterol. If you have cholesterol available in the testes, the body can make testosterone. Micronutrient bioavailability. This would be like vitamins and minerals. If you don't have enough vitamins and minerals, your body can't produce testosterone. You need enough of those coming from the diet. All right, I want to show you this study where they had multiple groups of animals. They fed them soy, olive, coconut, grapeseed. And they looked at free radicals and antioxidant levels. And you can see the coconut oil group had the lowest levels of free radical markers and the second highest level of antioxidant levels in the testes, with olive oil being the highest. But the more PUFA you have on the diet, the more free radicals, less antioxidants. The more saturated you have, less free radicals, higher antioxidant status, better testosterone production, right? This is what we want. Then we look at free cholesterol. As I mentioned, that free cholesterol correlates with testosterone, and the coconut oil group had the highest levels of free testosterone amongst all of these groups, even beating olive oil, right? Free cholesterol converts into testosterone. And as you can see, coconut oil, bam, highest level of testosterone amongst all of the groups. More free cholesterol, more testosterone, more free testosterone. So fish oil is unlikely to increase your testosterone. And if it does, it most likely does that by lowering inflammation and improving insulin sensitivity. And maybe in some cases, it helps you lose weight, but don't bet on that one. Now, I'm not a big fan of omega-3s. What I would rather do is that you limit omega-6 intake. You don't need as much omega-3s. And what you can do instead is to supplement coconut oil, because coconut oil is also great for lowering inflammation and improving insulin sensitivity, basically doing the same stuff. And then the coconut fatty acids is also anti-inflammatory, so it blunts the inflammatory effects of omega-6. You technically don't need to supplement omega-3 to get the benefits. You can just supplement coconut oil instead, and it doesn't have the risk of creating free radicals itself. Like omega-3s are highly sensitive to free radicals. They can be damaged very easily. Coconut oil can't. So if you supplement coconut oil, in my opinion, it's much better than taking fish oils. So if you're taking fish oil to increase your testosterone, throw that out right now. Start taking coconut oil instead, and maybe get the Testo Launch diet if you're really serious about maximizing your testosterone naturally. Link will be in the description. All right, guys, if you have used fish oil in the past, I want to know some atrocious stories or good stories, I don't care, about your experience with fish oils and omega-3s in general. Let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will check you in the next one. Cheers, guys.